Well, it's good news, and here's the story by the numbers. Uber promising to bring 3,000 high-paying jobs to Dallas in the next couple of years. The annual payroll would be an estimated $400 million. City and county agreed to $36 million in tax abatements and incentives. So let's take a critical look at the deal with Dr. Mike Davis, who teaches business strategy and economics at the Cox School of Business at Southern Methodist University. When companies float these proposals, they are looking for deals and often will pit one city against the other. We didn't hear a lot about that from Uber.
Yeah, this was a lower profile deal than the Amazon proposition was. And I really don't understand why, because Uber is a desirable company. Despite their problems, people want Uber in their city.
And when you talk about problems, they have never made a profit. And in the last quarter, and a quarter's 3 months, folks, they lost $5 billion.
Yeah, it's serious money that they lost. Now, the last quarter was a little bit unusual because they went public. But in 2018, they lost, I think the number is $1.8 billion. Uber has never made a profit.
We're talking about jobs in areas, finance and sales and so forth. And they're saying that the average pay would be $100,000. There are going to be an awful lot of people who are working down the street at some other company who are saying, what's wrong with my company if these guys are paying $100,000 a year for the job that I do?
It may or may not be the job that you do. A high-tech company like Uber needs some really, really high-end, highly qualified tech people to support their network.
And yet, when we heard about why we did not get the Amazon HQ2, as they called it, one of the reasons was a lack of qualified workforce in Dallas. So where do these people come from?
I think we have a qualified workforce in Dallas, and we certainly have the ability to attract people from other places. The story I heard the other day is that Uber is going to bring already several hundred people from outside. They're going to transfer them to Dallas. So I just don't buy the fact that we don't have the workforce. I think the Amazon deal was, well, frankly, it was more politics and anything else.
And when we hear about tax incentives and tax abatement's a funny word that nobody really quite understands outside the world of a local government. What's a tax abatement mean?
It just means that you're forgiven a certain part of your tax bill. It's if the city came to you and said, well, your property tax is supposed to be $10,000, but we really like your swimming pool, so we're going to cut your taxes to $8,000.
Right, and so basically they're putting off the gratification of property taxes and payroll taxes and so forth until sometime in the future. There's a time limit on those abatements.
Exactly, and the thinking is that there'll be enough new business being attracted that will end up net plus on the taxes.
What do you think it's going to do to things like housing costs?
I think Dallas can support the new people coming in. You know, we've got a great real estate market here. Prices are going up, but they're not going up by crazy amounts like we see in other places.
Right, and certainly not compared to places like San Francisco, which is its...
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons Uber wanted to expand here. We have great real estate.
Yeah, real estate for them, real estate for the employees as well.
Oh yeah, it's very important.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me.
We've